Welcome to Rozanne's How To's. You're going to need these skills in order to make any of the delicious Glenisk recipes later on. So today we're going to do how to chop a chili. So just a couple of tips on how to get set up. What I normally do is keep a separate small chopping board for chopping chilies because the oil will actually permeate the chopping board and stain it. The second thing to do is to take a wet cloth, place it under your chopping board on your surface, and that will keep it nice and secure so that it doesn't slip and slide anywhere. So very importantly, when you're chopping chilies, if you're right-handed, your knife will be in your right hand, and then make sure only your left hand actually handles the chili. So you're guaranteed that one hand is going to be clean and free of chili oil if you need to rub your nose or something like that. So today we're going to chop a serrano chili, finger-length chili, quite nice and easy to chop for a beginner. So inside the chili we've got these little fibers and membranes and seeds. These are the hottest part of the chili. So if you like things hot, leave them in. I'm going to show you how to scrape them out today. So take off the stem end. Little serrated knife like this is handy because it works well for smooth skinned vegetables like chilies, tomatoes and peppers. You want to leave the little end as your handle, as your tassel. Slice down just to the top of the chili, and we're going to open it up. A little bit of chili surgery. And you'll notice here, my right hand is only using the knife, it's not touching the chili. Use your blade to scrape out all the membranes and the little seeds. Get them off your chopping board so that they don't end up in your little dish later on. Leave the handle intact, and then make tiny little strips out of your chili. So you can use this knife, or if you want your strips even close together, a very sharp little utility knife or paring knife will do the job for you. I prefer very finely diced chili so that nobody gets a big lump of chili in their mouth. So here we go, you've got your little tassel ready to cut. So you can either carry on with your little knife, or what's a little bit quicker is your big chef's knife. So always lead with your knuckles, tuck your fingers in so that you don't have any accidents in the kitchen. And rock your blade. Don't lift it up completely from the chopping board. Rock your blade against the chilies. And you should have a nice finely chopped chili at this point. So the end bit, you just do this separately. That was your little handle. Now that is pretty finely chopped as it is, but if you want it super, super fine, what you do is run your blade through it. That simply means you rest your chef's knife about a third of the way from the tip, just above your knuckles is a natural resting place there. And then lift the handle and rock it across the chilies. So you'll notice I'm not lifting my knife completely from the chopping board. I'm just running the blade through the chilies. So that's looking nice and fine already. You just carry on going. You could almost reduce it to a paste at this point with a good sharp knife. So when you're getting your ingredients prepared for your recipe, have lots of these little bowls ready so that you can have everything chopped, ready to go before you start cooking. So there's no faffing around. So use your knife to scrape your chili into your little bowl. So again, you're not touching it unnecessarily. So your last step will be to wash your hands very, very well, and remember not to rub or touch your eyes. So now you know how to chop a chili properly.